Yeah, head on. Okay, and we also want to thank Eric Windsor because he was our coffee and snack sponsor this week. So yay! Don't forget to get you something. Okay, so we started off with what we like to call some rapid fire questions, just getting to know you a little bit better, yeah. And then after we get those out the way, if anybody has any other questions that they want to ask you just to get to know you better, we're hoping to see different ways that we relate to each other. It was really fun when I'd made that post about traveling a while back and people getting to kind of connect on different things, similarities that we have. And so this was kind of playing off of that and hoping to find some different similarities between us. So the first question is, time, money, or energy, which is most important to you?
Oh gosh.
There's no wrong answers.
Probably time, but money's real close.
Yeah. It's a horse race, yeah. I love that. So driver or passenger?
Oh, passenger.
Okay, and why do you prefer passenger?
Because of my wreck.
Yeah.
If I can avoid driving, all for it.
And how far back was that for anybody that's not really?
Next month will be 6 years.
Wow. Yeah.
That's when Virginia was in the hospital too.
Time goes by really fast.
Yeah, Virginia was across the hall from me. Yeah. And Ann McClellan and Teresa Show came up dressed up in their Halloween costumes to see it. Oh, so cute.
I love that. So who or what is your inspiration and why?
Oh my gosh. Maybe my kept man.
Your driver? I love that. My kept man. That makes me happy.
He likes being called the kept man.
Yeah. Who wouldn't? That's funny. I enjoy that. So describe yourself in 5 words for us, Jo.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's 3. So I just need 2. Oh, I don't know. Maybe a little bit of a cut up, but whenever it comes to work, I have professional Jo and then cut up Jo.
Yeah.
You know, I have multiple personalities.
In the best way. In the best possible way.
I'll just be using it for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me help you. Joyful. Do y'all agree?
Yeah.
Happy.
Yeah, happy.
Yeah, I was supposed to say positive.
Energetic.
Yeah.
Energetic,
Always
bubbly,
bubbly.
Yeah.
positive.
Social.
Yes, she does. Everybody knows Jo if you take her out. Yeah.
Fun with the lotto tickets. Fun.
Yes.
I hear you won $5.
You heard that.
No, it was made after I got here, and you had
Oh.
made the announcement before I got here.
I love that. Yes, she came in and said it, and she was like, I'm going to tell everybody. I'm going to announce it. I loved it. But
Well, they were in Spanish, so we weren't real sure we won.
I noticed they were Spanish after I was walking out to the car, and I'm like, oh, whatever.
I love it, but I love that everybody kind of had a theme with how they describe you, but you are one of the most positive people that we have in the office, I think, and your laugh, I say that all the time, is one of the best ones that I get to hear in here.
Vivian talk.
Her, Vivian, and Mark, when I hear any of them, you kind of just go to it, because you want to be a part of whatever's going on that they're laughing at, so it makes me happy. But so what is your proudest accomplishment?
Oh, gosh.
And that's life. It doesn't have to be this business.
Well, I'm just really proud of how far I've come in real estate.
Yeah.
I just, you know, when I first got into it, I was a single mom and struggling, and look at me now.
How long ago was that? How long have you been in real
I've
estate?
been in real estate. My first day in real estate was 7/6/5, July the
fun.
6th of 05.
Oh, wow. I love that.
That's easy to remember.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool. Was that strategic when you did that?
No.
I love that. So what is your biggest fear then?
Probably getting hurt again.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
And
totally
bugs.
get that. I was about to say, I wonder.
No bugs.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of bugs. And it seems like we have so many mosquitoes in the house lately. Oh
And
my
love
gosh.
Yeah.
But
I drove to Vienna yesterday. My car was bug central.
Mm-hmm.
ugh.
Okay, so if money was no object, what would you do all day?
Shop.
Yeah.
You love shopping. What is your favorite place to shop at?
Well, like this past weekend, my sisters and I went to Houston for the weekend. We went to Highland Village, and we found this cute little shop that I've been seeing on Facebook called Pomp and Circumstance. And I think I got this online from them, and I just like the little boutiques like Gaudy and All About You, and there's one more. Which one is it?
Gingham and Pearls.
Yes. But I like to say gingham and pearls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sets you apart, yeah. So is it clothes that mainly excites you to shop for, or is it really just anything you get to shop for makes you happy?
Clothes.
Yeah?
Clothes.
I love that.
I had 4 sisters, and I wished I was an only child so I could have more clothes when I was a kid.
See, that's funny, and I like having sisters because we were so close in age that you could almost triple your wardrobe if you could stay close to the same size. Especially when we were at different schools, you know. Yeah.
Jo, did you guys, you grew up around here, right? Like you're from here
I've been in Beaumont
your whole life.
Mhm.
I thought so.
Yes.
And your sisters, it's cute to see all of you together because you all kind of have that same bubbly personality, or maybe you'll correct me and say that's not true. And laugh.
No, we get that from Mom and her sisters.
Oh, really?
Like Mark knows, because his
My
mom.
mom had 4 sisters.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
And my mother was still bitching about her sister borrowing her clothes.
Really?
They were like,
Yeah, my sister still hates it. I like sharing
I'm
them.
still
She
waiting
did
on
not
that
like
shirt to come
sharing
home.
them.
how
she
funny.
wears my shoes and she stretches them.
Oh, Carol stretched my shoes. My feet are so narrow. And Mom would be so mad taking me shoe shopping. And so I'd finally get a pair that was narrow enough. And then Carol would wear them. And
Stupid Carol.
she climbed the fence and scratched them up.
That's
and
why I love
stretched them
listening to
out.
her. It's just like my mother's going.
Yeah, I'm the Carol of ours. I'm sorry on behalf of
You
our
should be
girls.
sorry.
You're a twin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. But we don't
Who's
look
your
alike.
twin? Which one?
Jerry.
Okay,
The one with
Jerry.
the
Okay.
short dark hair.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay,
Me too.
so I know that we've talked about the accident, but is there any other one event that has had the biggest impact on your life?
Why did I think of the
Having a
walking on
child.
cold?
That's where I was
Share that story, please, because I don't think that a lot of us have heard that. I have, and I think it is so funny.
2016 was the worst year of my life. Dana and I went to the Tony Robbins thing where you walked on hot coals. And I guess
Never again.
I don't know. It was
The cold from hell.
terrible. Oh my gosh. The coals were about 2 table lengths long, and where Mark's Coke is, I just fell off. Oh my gosh, my feet were so burned I couldn't even walk,
Did
and
somebody stop in front of you? What happened?
I fell off because I
It was
couldn't
so
take
hot,
it
yeah.
anymore.
Were other
Oh my
people
God.
like
Were you
suffering
supposed to
and
walk
keeling
fast?
over?
Were you supposed to go
You were
fast?
supposed to walk fast, but I don't think I drank the Kool-Aid, so it didn't work on me.
It was the most bizarre and stupidest thing ever.
Yeah.
It was bizarre.
I remember you coming back to work and you were like,
It was on the
Your
national
feet
news.
all were blistered,
It was
weren't
on the
they?
national news. It happened to a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dana had to push me around on the luggage cart in the hotel.
And everybody was
Not like I wasn't
going,
burned.
everybody's going, she's down the road.
I feel like we need a picture of
I did
that.
have a picture.
Yeah, the policeman piggybacking me.
Yes.
Can we share that on the Facebook?
When that, I'll have to figure out when that was because I know it's in my camera roll somewhere.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, it was terrible.
What happened? Did they give you your money back?
Well, I was going to ask for it back, but then I got in the car wreck, so I just let it go.
Oh gosh, so that was right close to each other.
Yes.
oh, Lord.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much time difference between that? Just curious. Were your feet
It was a
still
bad year.
hurt? Yeah.
It was a terrible year. But I'll tell you one thing. It's amazing to know how many people care about you. It's like
Yeah.
when I was in the hospital, people were mailing me cards and stuff, and it was just unbelievable.
How long were you in the hospital for?
5 or 6 weeks.
Was it down here in Beaumont? or-
The wreck was in Lumberton, and an appraiser hit me.
Really?
Yes.
Do we
So-
know him?
Does he give you high praise?
I was about to say.
I don't think he's working anymore.
Oh.
But
Didn't he have a medical, something happened? And
he had like blood sugar issues,
Yeah,
and
he kind of like passed out.
he shouldn't have been driving. One of his coworkers said he shouldn't have been driving, and I just felt sicker. But well,
Yeah. I can't, I mean, and I get that feeling. I totally understand. It wasn't me in the hospital, but whenever John was there seeing people come, it was like, oh my gosh, like you said, that it's hard for me on this side to look at you and say, how could you not know that we know love you? And I didn't even know you back then, but yeah. But it's funny, but that is, that's cool that so many people have mailed you that and that it made you feel special.
oh,
I
it
love
was
that.
just really neat. It's
Yeah.
like, who would think,
Yeah. So what is the thing that makes you the most angry? What can make Sweet Joe angry? Besides hot coals.
Don't ask it in a different way. Joe, what does you in?
Joe, what does you in? I should have had you interviewer. That would have been really good.
I'm trying to think what's made me mad.
That we can.
I get
share.
a little irritated sometimes, but I hardly ever get really, really mad. When people, like work-wise, when people don't contact you back,
Turn their phones off.
yeah. And I don't know. One thing that bothers me is when people mispronounce words.
Like Gingham?
Exactly.
No, I think that's funny. I
Oh,
love that. So what is the thing that makes you laugh the most, Joe?
Oh my gosh. So many things.
Have you been watching The Bachelorette?
No. I think that show's pitiful.
The girl has a lip.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
So I'm watching it every night, every time. Her top lip doesn't move.
The natural list, I think it's like a
Like a
botox.
Yeah.
It's a paralysis.
Yeah, exactly.
What makes you laugh?
Oh.
Mark.
Yeah, I'm the only one with you.
Yeah.
Carla said she
Mark
can't
makes
hear
me
us. I
laugh.
wonder what's...
I don't know. So many
Everything.
things make me laugh. Like this weekend, my sisters and I laughed our heads off. My stomach was sore. So.
So speaking of, how did your sisters make you laugh? Just joking with each other because y'all know each other and telling old stories?
Well, okay, so several years ago, we usually go to Houston for the weekend every year, but the last few years we haven't gone. And my sister Carol is just almost prudish. She's so prim and proper, like, and she, you might have to edit this. One year, we laugh every year about this when we see the ice machine sign because Carol said she had the little ice bucket. I'm gonna go get some
So what kind of TV do you watch? I know he had asked about The Bachelorette and you said no, that's bad, but what do you like?
Trash TV.
Yeah.
I like all those like Chicago PD and Chicago Fire. Not the medical one though.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like the medical one.
Oh.
It's the first one, and I'm not usually home from work. And I love to watch Friends reruns. And
That's what when you did this, it made me think of the...
yeah. And Yellowstone. I
Yeah.
love Yellowstone.
Yeah,
We couldn't get in.
What about 1883?
that was so good.
Is that the one with Tim and Faith?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. I like. Oh, I'm not a Reba fan.
She's like a cartoon
I
character.
love Reba.
She was mean to my
Get
friend.
over
In
there.
real life, she was being your friend?
Yes.
Somebody
Yeah.
talks like
My
that.
friend that used to chase me off the bus in junior high and act like she was going to beat me up because I wouldn't let her touch the violin.
There are so many.
Are you still friends today?
Yes. Yeah.
Did she ever beat you up?
No.
Did
No.
she touch the violin?
Okay,
Yes.
so that was when I was very shy and we were on the bus and I just didn't talk to people.
Oh, we find that hard to believe.
It's so true. Oh my gosh.
Incredibly hard.
So
Were you shy as a kid?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Jerry was my spokesperson.
Really?
I didn't have to say, like, I would tell Jerry something to tell people, or I'd tell mom something to tell dad, or something. I just wouldn't.
So
when
what?
did you start talking?
Yeah, thanks. That's what I was going to
After I had my son Blake, I would have to take him to the doctor and stuff. So, 23. Yeah. So, I just.
There was a medical necessity.
When Jerry was on.
So,
Yeah.
but my favorite shy story is it's the bus stop was at our house. This was junior high, and the bus was coming down the street, and Jerry needed to run in and get something, and she said, "Tell him to wait for me." And I get on the bus and go sit down. And so we lived on Oriole, Laurel, and Swallow. So the bus came down Oriole and went down Sparrow and then Swallow, and Jerry cut down Canary, and she's carrying her books and her violin, and I still remember what she was wearing. It was plaid pants that had rust in them and a rust shirt that had this big collar, and her shoes were rust and tan suede patchwork.
It made an
She
impact.
looked like a
Oh,
rust
my
streak running. Did she
Yes.
run after the bus?
She caught us on Swallow.
Oh.
So is she mad at you?
No, she knew I wasn't gonna say anything. I was like, sorry.
That's so funny.
It is funny.
Okay, Joe, if you could choose one song to sing at a karaoke night, what would it be?
Well, I don't know that, but I do want Dancing in the Moonlight at my funeral.
Really?
Awfully dark.
Huh?
No, I play my funeral songs too. No, I know what I want at mine too, so I totally
Yeah.
get it. That's so funny.
I would never sing karaoke, so I just have never
Really?
even thought that. Oh, gosh.
I feel like you'd be a great karaokeer. But so would you maybe sing Dancing in the Moonlight?
Probably not. No. I
It's
don't,
not happening.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah. So what makes
Oh,
you
okay.
feel loved? I know you said that whenever they mailed you in cards does, but on a
oh gosh. Hugs.
hugs, are you really? You're a hugger?
Mhm.
I am too, but I'm always scared because I especially now with COVID,
I know
think
with COVID.
I assume that other
I have
people
to
are
ask
too.
first.
Yeah.
Are you hugging?
I'm
And they'll
learning.
say, okay.
Full frontal hug.
Well, it
Well,
depends if
lucky
it's guy or
you.
girl.
Yeah.
You know, if it's a cute guy, the full frontal.
A little pat on the back.
Yeah.
So where's your favorite place you've ever vacationed?
Lake Tahoe.
Ooh. Is that somewhere you've gotten to go to more than once?
Yes, my mom would, as she said it, would save her sociable security
Sociable security.
to take us on trips.
I love
So
that.
she took us 2 or 3 times because, you know, people could ski, she could gamble,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I'm writing this down.
So
I like
it's
that too.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Lake Tahoe's beautiful.
So are you one of those people that thinks about, okay, I want to retire to this beautiful place? Are you somebody like that? Or are you just like, I'm happy staying?
Oh, I'm very content here. All
Yeah.
my sisters are here.
Yeah.
You know, if they all move away, I really want us to have a compound. But
Yeah. I love that. And I think that it's so cool when you see it. And now that I see deed restrictions everywhere, I get kind of sad because I'm like, that's a harder thing to do now, you know?
Isn't that what Kathy did with Hannah? Like over, it's like off Keith Road maybe in Lumberton. They're all out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're all-
Compound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Currently in the works.
Yeah.
No.
In the works.
Yeah.
I know. When the house that Vivian had listed, the Ruddy's house on Thomas Road, when I first saw it, it's like, oh my gosh, we could all live there. But then I thought Betty Jean would bark at them all the time. So
Is Betty Jean,
Sweet Betty Jean.
Betty Jean is one of my dogs.
okay, what kind of dog is she?
A lab mix.
Aw, is that your only dog?
No, there's also Willie, who's a lab mix.
Oh.
And my dad's name was Willie. We got Willie first, and then we got Betty Jean, and Mike's mother's name was Betty, and my mother's name was Jean.
You
Betty
named them
Jean.
after your parents? I love that.
Yeah.
That's so cute. So you could actually stay with your sisters, you think, and not get tired of them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I love them very much, but I don't know if I don't want to live in a house with them. We need
Well,
to
we need a little area of our own, and then the main meeting
Yeah.
area.
Does anybody have anything that they want to ask Jo to get to know her while we have her on the spot? Any questions?
Mark raises eyebrows.
How many kids did you have?
I have one son, and Mike has a son.
Okay. How old is
How
your
long have
son?
y'all been married?
This January will be our 13th
Aw.
anniversary. My son is 36. Austin, Mike's son, is 25.
How long has he been a kept man?
Since he retired 3 years ago.
Oh. And y'all flip houses some, right? I mean, for those
Well,
who don't
we've
know.
only flipped one,
Oh.
but
You
well,
did really good.
like,
though. It was pretty.
we kind of flipped like North Circuit and Nantucket, but we lived there for years.
Mhm.
But the one on Nichols was a true flip, and then Mike had rotator cuff surgery, and he can't lift more than 10 pounds still. So we're not even. There's not any good flips to buy.
Mhm.
So
And how did y'all meet?
I sold him a house.
Like, how did you endow me?
Yeah.
The same way?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say-
Yeah.
So this is a lucrative opportunity.
Yeah.
You
I
got
thought you knew each other
license,
from
girl.
school.
I know.
No, we went to
Okay,
French, and I went to
I'm
first
sorry,
grade.
I said it.
And he's.
When
You
did
went to
you-
French?
When did he graduate?
He graduated in 76, and I was in 7th grade then. I like to tell him that. But I also have to tell him when he's around his son to not act old, because his son thinks he's 150 years old. And it's like,
And he's a Saints fan.
he is, yeah.
Do y'all like football? Y'all go to baseball too, right?
I love going to the Astros game. I'm not big into football. But Mike says we go to Astros games for 2 different reasons.
You like to
Like he's watching the game and I'm watching the people.
Me, I love that.
Oh my gosh.
People watch it.
And
Is it the people or the players?
A foul ball come her way.
Oh,
oh
really?
my gosh.
Are you taking somebody out? Are you one of those? Or?
Oh no, I'm screaming my head.
Oh,
Hi, Jim.
I know. It's like I can't judge where it's going, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm just really, I'm panicking.
yeah, no, that is scary when you see those videos of people
Yeah.
that are just like, and get cold.
One year, Dana and Dale went with us, and I had to go to the girls' room, and I get to the top of the stairs, and there's all this commotion going on, and I look, and the ball would have hit my chair, hit me, but it hit right by Mike. So,
The
I'm
first
like,
thing I said was Joe would have just had a heart attack.
yeah,
Literally would have had a heart attack. in
Yeah.
her seat.
Yeah.
yeah,
What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Yeah? Are you one of those people that's like an elf and decorates big and loves giving presents?
No.
What do you love?
I like to give presents, but I don't decorate because you have to put it up.
Yeah. True.
I'm with you.
And
Too.
the last time I
Uh-huh.
decorated a tree, the dogs knocked off so much
Yeah.
stuff. It's like I have a little tree on the table. So.
Do you have any kind of Christmas activities that get you festive? Do you like to like look at lights or music
I like to
or
look at
anything like that?
lights.
Christmas music?
Christmas music, just maybe the week of Christmas. Don't start it
Yeah,
in
same.
September.
Really?
Oh.
What's your
That does
favorite?
me in. Yeah.
That, we found what makes you angry.
Yeah. What's your favorite tradition? Do you and your sisters have any traditions that y'all like
Ooh,
to
that's a
do?
good
When Mom passed away, we all drew numbers and went through whatever belongings she had and picked, like Jerry had number 1, so she took Mom's wedding ring. And every year she lets one of us have it for a year.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
So,
So, hold on, so she got to have first pick of the whole house or just or one item?
well, Mom had married my 3rd daddy, and so she didn't have her house at the beach anymore. So
Oh my God.
I guess some of them went to San Antonio and got her stuff from the house there. And one of our stepsisters was watching them. like an eagle eye, and somehow they ended up with an extra mink coat. So we just had all the stuff in a room, and you could go through and just pick whatever you wanted when it was your number.
So is that the only thing that y'all trade off is the ring, or does anybody get that mink coat for a year?
We all take turns with the minks, just whenever you need it.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So which ring did you get? 1, 2, or 3? Which?
Oh,
Which daddy's ring?
Because you have rings.
when she was married to her dad, that ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know about those others.
Who has those? Yeah. Do you have any hobbies? Is there something that you like to do in your free time?
No,
Besides shopping?
I like to just shop.
Yeah.
She just came back from a shopping trip.
Yeah.
You said it. I love it.
And I did have to buy some stuff online before I even went.
Is there anything specific that you're looking forward to over the next year? Like any kind of vacations that are planned or events that are happening?
I'd like to get to the beach more.
Yeah. Don't you have a beach house?
Hmm.
Are
Yeah.
you loving the beach house?
Oh, I love the beach house. So, yeah, it was one of my listings, and the sellers were going through a bad time, and it's like, am I wanting to buy the beach house because I want to help them out, or because I want it? And it was both.
That's so funny. I love it. So, are you just a beach person, or do you like the lake as well
I really have. I think I've only been to the lake one time.
in your life?
I cannot
Wow.
imagine her at a lake.
Yeah.
Not be able to, no. Creepy
chill.
crawlies.
When you bought the beach house, did you wait until it was
Creepy
absolutely
crawlies, too.
and really needed help, or did you?
I doubt she gets in the water.
Yeah.
No, oh, just that high. Yeah. Oh.
Did you ask her?
No, it was like we had somebody wanting to see it, and my husband had to go down because the soon-to-be ex-husband was down there not answering his phone, and he was just making sure he was alive. And so it was like we took it off the market after that, and then we decided to get it. So, yeah.
Were you involved in any kind of like sports or things like that whenever you were in school? I know you said you're really quiet, so that or band or art.
I played volleyball a little bit, and oh my gosh, it's nothing like how it is today. It was, you just serve the ball over the net, you know.
Well, and you served like this, not like that.
I know, they're
It's
beasts.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Gosh, I guess we would play softball at the Y.
Yeah.
So, can I
You
tell
play
it?
violin, right?
Can you tell
Yes,
me?
had to play violin because Mom and Dad had already bought those instruments, and we couldn't afford any other instruments, so we all had to play the violin.
Are you glad that they now, like knowing how to play it, that they made you play that?
No, because the nerdiest kids were in orchestra. And I was struggling already.
They didn't help you at all with that, did they?
No.
That's so funny.
Oh my God.
How do
What
you like
would you-
living in the country now?
Yeah.
I like it. I'm surprised. If it was any farther out, though, I wouldn't have moved.
Where are you?
On Duncan Road, off of Gallier.
It was one of her other listings.
China.
but she ended
It
up-
was
China.
Well,
She's in China.
yeah.
China.
Mike went to put the sign out. I'd gotten the listing, and Mike went to put the sign out, and he came home. He said, I think I could live there. Well, let me make an appointment.
I see a trip.
And the husband
Yeah.
buy the house.
Yeah.
Are there any other interesting facts about you that most people don't know? Or most people that don't know you very well, like maybe Dana does, would know?
Oh,
Her
gosh.
hair
I'm
grows
sure she knows
extremely
about.
fast.
Yeah, her hair does grow fast.
God.
You used to be a nail tech.
Yeah, I used to do nails.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. For 10 years.
She'll still get you if you've got to snag one if you need.
Yeah.
She'll cut chin hairs off too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eyebrows. Yeah. Yeah. One time Vivian had this crazy eyebrow.
I have the video.
And I'm like, you got this weird eyebrow. And
She's a good girlfriend in that way.
Do you want to tell everyone the story about you and Vivian and the cigarettes?
I was going to ask
I've
how
seen
long
the
you
pictures.
had
I've
those
seen the
smoked.
pictures.
how did that come about? I don't
It was
even.
something with the
Mark, do you remember?
the candied ones. I thought when it started.
No, but I saw them I was at Party City, and I bought, they were rolling up something, doing cigarettes, and so I bought those at Party City and brought them and threw them on the desk. And we put them like they were burning off the edge of the desk.
Yeah.
Well, Dana got me an ashtray. So my cigarette's sitting in the ashtray on my
Does
desk.
Vivian's too? For some reason, maybe I'm mixing it up with
Yes.
yours. I thought she has an ashtray
Oh, does
too.
she have an
Yeah.
ashtray?
She does.
Yeah, I'm not real sure how that started, but it's been a lot of fun.
I love it. Are yours regular cigarettes or the left-handed kind, like Vivian talks about?
Regular.
Menthol or regular?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I love it.
Salem regular.
Have you ever actually smoked a cigarette?
Oh, that's a good one.
I smoked
I'm like,
a
ooh, that's a
cigar
good
one
shot.
time, and I was sick as a dog.
Yeah.
So, and Daddy smoked, and I just hated that. And you know, like when we were in elementary school, he'd send us down to the O'Banions to get him a pack of cigarettes, and it's like, oh my gosh, people are gonna think I smoke.
Yeah.
The first thing I learned to say was Salem regular, please.
I was talking about that with somebody this week. I don't remember who it was up here, but how it's so different from whenever your parents could send you to go get cigarettes or with a check filled out, you'd write it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now kids don't know.
35 cents in the
The little
that
machine.
machine.
pull-out.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh wow.
That's so funny. What's the craziest thing Joe's ever done
That she can tell.
that you can
I
tell?
think
Yeah.
it's,
Should we turn it on?
making the X-Lax brownie.
For who? For who?
In
Yeah.
high
never
school.
eat
Was that a company event?
No.
Open
I think he could go to jail for it now.
You're good now.
In high school, my friend Pam, who used to chase me off the bus, she and I made these brownies, and we tried to melt, the chocolate X-Lax in the microwave, and that stuff doesn't melt. Just stunk the house up. So we put big pieces of eggshells, and they were disgusting looking, and we took them over to our friend Robert's house, and and the guys were over there, and so Robert and Mark and someone else ate some of them, and then Robert's dad ate some.
Eggshell X-Lax brownies.
So forgive my.
Did they know?
Did they work?
No.
Did they find out later?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
They what?
Did they work?
They missed school, and the dad missed work.
I had to say it. I'm sorry.
One morning, Pam called me. They were paying us back, and they came by our house and borrowed shovels and they told Mom they were going to work on the track at the school. I don't know. But so they went to a field and got some cow patties and put them all over Pam's car. And they have not paid me back yet.
I was going to say, do you still look over your shoulder?
I did. They're going to get me one of these days. And whenever...
Wait, so how did they find out that they were X-Lax brownies?
because they all got sick.
Yeah.
They all got sick.
And so you guys confessed like it was the brownies, or
They
made
knew
the
it.
connection?
They just knew.
I
They just knew.
They
We
probably
didn't
gave a little too much.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And my aunt was Mr. Calvert's secretary.
Is he the principal or something?
No,
he
he's the
was
dad.
the dad that
Oh.
That had to miss work.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Last night I ate brownie blocks on the counter that they had.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I thought you were giving them to somebody you were mad at.
Oh no.
No, you should see what she does for how she's mad.
We know an escrow officer that put Nair in her boyfriend's shampoo bottle
Did it work?
when they broke up.
Well, I would have been more
Vicious.
That is business.
That's funny. I love that. That is funny. Does anybody online have anything that they wanted to ask Jo to get to know her a little bit better before we do wrap anything up?
Go out to eat or cook at home?
Yes.
Oh,
good one.
out to eat.
What's your favorite
Favorite
restaurant or type of food? Yeah.
Carrabba's.
Ooh.
Who cooks?
Mm.
Well, there you go.
Well, HEB has those little meals,
love those.
Those are
and so we might warm that up. If I have time, I might cook, but I'm just real picky, and so it's hard to think of something, and then you have to clean up. And I'm lazy.
Well, if you guys have ever been here for Thanksgiving, Joe makes this amazing, like, is it sweet potatoes?
Sweet potato casserole.
Do you really make it, or is
I
that
did.
just a secret?
That's a fair question.
It does not have egg slides.
She's like dumping it.
What's it laced with?
But at Thanksgiving and Christmas, I make sweet potato casserole, macaroni and cheese, the Luby's recipe, and Italian cream cake, and that's always what I'm responsible for.
Do they sell Luby's frozen now?
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
She just changed your life.
No,
At HEB in the freezer section?
You can get
Yeah.
it family
Yeah.
size too.
Oh.
Yep.
And they sell the fried fish, Luby's
Yep.
fish.
See, I try to stay out of the grocery store. I hate
That's
grocery
not
store.
mine.
I'll tell
I've
her.
seen.
I order it on
Yeah.
the app.
And the
Yeah, pick it up.
cook it's really good in your oven.
See, we've not tried it.
Well, that's because you live in the country. That's why.
Yeah,
That's fine.
What's your favorite car you've ever had?
And DoorDash come out there.
the one I have now,
What is it?
an Armada.
Oh yeah, doesn't
Yeah.
like it.
Oh yeah, it's like my protector.
Yeah, as soon as the wreck, you're like, I want the biggest,
Yeah.
The tank.
Yeah.
biggest tank I can have.
Yeah, because I was driving a Nissan Rogue, and so I tried the Pathfinder, but it just felt too small. So,
You need a Volvo. It's the safest car on the road.
but they're kind of small.
Does not see it.
She wants a tank. She wants
I
to
drive an
get
Armada, and people move out of your way.
I drive a tank, so I get it.
That's so
But
funny. I
I
love
like
it.
the tank.
But I want something that can be serviced here because that's a pain.
Yeah.
Dana, before we do end it, do you think, is there anything else that you would say that we need to know? Because you are somebody that I would say knows her skeletons. What do we need to know about Dana that maybe she's forgot to share? Okay, got the story to unpack. She said she wears nice underwear.
She's red.
During the burning incident, I couldn't walk to the bathroom, so I'm crawling across the room in my t-shirt and underwear, and I'm like, don't move.
And Dana's like, those are nice underwear.
Yeah,
That's funny.
we shared a hotel room, and it was like at the end of the hall, and for whatever reason, it was 2 queen beds, and they like faced each other. I mean, like our feet were together. The heads of our beds were on opposing walls, and so we're laying in bed talking to each other, and it's like, this is the stupidest freaking thing that we've ever. How
With
can
your
we be
burned
so
feet?
stupid?
Yeah.
Like we didn't tell our husbands we got burned. Because we were so like, how in the hell did this just happen? To us?
Oh.
Like, we are
But how many people, a lot of people
I was
do
about
it,
to
they
say, I
can
wonder
get
how-
burned too,
really?
right?
Yeah, a ton of people. We
Yeah.
saw Jamie Harvey was there, Jerry Ayers was there.
And they didn't get burned.
Jamie Harvey's kids did it.
I mean, so we're thinking, I keep thinking the
I
whole
kept
way.
thinking somebody stopped in front of y'all.
No.
Like, I was going over and
No,
stopped, you know?
I made it to the end, but we wound up on
Everybody
like
know this road.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
separated. It was the most bizarre thing I've ever been through. But we just were in disbelief that like we are normal, intelligent people,
And you fell for
and
it.
we could have at any point said, let's just go back to the hotel. This is stupid.
Let's go.
And let's go get a drink.
But you were so hyped up with the thing that you did it, right?
Yeah.
That's why you did it?
Like halfway through, he's yelling, "How is everybody?" And they're, "Oh, we're good." And I'm like, oh, "Okay." The girl in front of me had done it before, and she said the last time she did it, she ran a marathon the week after. And I'm like, okay,
You know
so
what I
it's
think, though?
fake holes or something.
Maybe those are people like myself that walk barefooted outside a lot and have thick calloused feet, you know, that
Maybe
y'all
so.
have like.
I mean, a lot of people
sweet
got burnt.
pedicure
It was
feet.
on the national. It was on the national news.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I could walk
We
on
had-
glass and
we
not
had
know
people
it.
like reach out to us on Facebook and stuff, and I was like, oh my god,
Delete it, delete
Y'all
it.
on this?
Yeah, posting the link and tagging us, and I'm like, oh god, I don't want anybody to know we've done this stupid thing.
Well, Joe, thank you so much for doing this with me. I love it. Yeah, this is so much fun. You're so funny. I could talk to you all day. You're hilarious. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. There's a chat. Let me make sure before.
Yeah, there is. No, probably.
Oh, Carla, you wish you could have heard a little bit better. I don't know what it was, and we're gonna have to see that. But her laughter is contagious.
Yes, it is.
I love it. Thank y'all for coming, guys, online.
Stacey, will you expand that so I can see?
Yes, I will.